What's going on, ELC community? This is Jason with what's going down in our town. Got a lot of shout outs to do today. We got a giveaway to do today, so stick around. But first, a little bit of news. I was actually going to do our food diaries with my good friend Austin Trout at the game this week, where we sit down, eat, talk about whatever, talk about Amir Khan ducking them, talk about whatever, politics, life. And so we will not be doing that this week. I was under the weather for not COVID symptoms. I was under the weather for a little bit. We were trying to figure out why, and we were going down and just deducting things and just trying to figure out the reason what was going on. And so I took a COVID-19 antibodies test. What that means is it takes about a week to 3 weeks for antibodies to happen. So either you came in contact with it, came into contact with someone that had it, or whatever the case was. But just to let you know, I am fine. It did come back positive, so I will be going, into quarantine again. Not like we haven't been on quarantine for about 4 months, but actual serious quarantine. So stay tuned for some cool videos. Who knows, we might finally start frying some stuff. I don't know, might make some funny TikTok videos. I don't know, but it could possibly be classic. And maybe we'll do a quarantine diaries. I'll hit up Austin Trout on Zoom and we can still have the same conversation. Maybe get into some quarantine antics, talk about our golf swing or whatever. But I just want to let you guys know. The other reason I brought this up is when I found out that my test came back positive today, I was like, well, what do I do next? And it seemed like everybody I talked to, doctors, physician, the hospital even told me to Google it. Nobody really knew what to do because they're not really testing for that down here. And thank you to Dr. Deborah over at Medicina del Sol. Huge shout out to her for helping me out with this, telling me what I need to do, what the next steps are, and going into quarantine, making sure everybody around me is good to go. But nobody has any symptoms. Again, I was sick for a couple days, like 3 weeks ago maybe even longer, 2.5 weeks ago. Yeah, so that's what happened. And I want to do another huge shout out. So huge shout out again to Dr. Deborah over at Medicina del Sol. Thank you for everything. Again, the hospital, I'm not going to say which one told me to Google it. So there you go. I'm perfectly fine. But I also do want to thank my friends over at Drip Drop, this oral recovery system, because they had known I've been under the weather, and I'm not the biggest fan of drinking water, but that's what this is. It's absolutely delicious. It tastes like Emergency, but a little bit better. But this is just if you're dehydrated, feeling ill, feeling under the weather, you work out a lot, you get cramps, or just basically dehydration in general. These things, it's one packet and 8 ounces of water, and it's like you drink 3 bottles of water hydration-wise. It has way more electrolytes than any sports drink, no sugar. And these things are awesome. So if you can only get one of these bottles down, it's your whole hydration for the day. So shout out to Drip Drop. Thank you guys so much. The packaging, cool, delicious, comes in little singles. It's absolutely amazing. So since we didn't do food diaries, let's get into the food. I got a contact-free delivery, not from any service, just from one of my good friends and partners here. And we're going to go ahead and dive into the Cork Bat Burger, which I have never tried. I hate to say this, I've never been to the game, and Marcy's been yelling at me, you got to try it. And so this looks fantastic. And then Kayla went with the brisket nachos, but instead of nachos, she decided to throw that on their fresh fries. And that looks fantastic. I did go ahead and get some off of her plate, so I'm going to go ahead and try this because it looks just so good. Super good. Super big bite. I apologize for that. Amateur bites. Strictly amateur. And let's go ahead and try the Cork Bat Burger before we get into our awesome giveaway. I know you guys are eyeing this jersey right now going, is that what I think it is? It is. So Cork Bat Burger. Get another close look at this. It's got the green chili, pecan crusted, whatever you guys like to call it. I know what I call it, and everybody tells me it's wrong, so we're not going to even get into it. Whatever you guys call it, comment down below. Bacon, burger, The bread is fresh, it's crispy. It's go ahead and dive into this bad boy. We're not gonna cut it. We're gonna go in like a savage, guys. Look at the bacon, the green chili, the burger. This is that money bite. Cooked perfectly. Just how I asked. Wow. Okay. I can see how that's going down. That's delicious. I've had Dickerson's Catering before, so I've had a chance to try these little green chili fried pecan crusted chilies, and they're delicious. So I could only imagine on a burger. It is that good. Sweet potato fries. Man, this is good. Super good. Marcy, you weren't wrong. Everybody says that they have one of the best burgers, but you know how everybody is. Marcy wasn't BSing. This thing is delicious. One more little bite. Super good. Cooked perfect. That's good stuff. Alright, guys. Now it's time for the giveaway. Thank you sticking around for that long, detailed video. But if you notice the jersey, Bel Air Academy number 14, I need to know whose name is on the back of this jersey, the show that it's from, and 2 people that you want to go try this Cork Bat Burger with at the game, because we are going to give you a $20 gift certificate. Don't worry, it's contactless. But you guys need to get down there and try it. Either try these brisket nachos, or with her, with Kayla, the fries. These are bomb. Go try the Cork Bat Burger, but I need the name on the back of the jersey. I need the show that it's from, and 2 friends that you tag that you want to go try this delicious food. And again, big shout out to the game. Big shout out to our subscribers. I know I say this every single video, but the support for our page has been absolutely phenomenal. Stick around for some quarantine antics this week. Who knows what we're going to get involved in. And we still might have that interview with the champ, Austin Trout, because Amir Khan's basically ducking him. So, Bel Air Academy, who's on the back? Tag some homies you want to try this out with, and the show that it came from. And thank you, Marcy. This was freaking fantastic. Thank you for everything that you do in the community as well. So big shout out to Marcy. And that's what's going down in our town.